What's up? What's up? This the Monster and Taz podcast. We back again, and once again, I'm Monster leading off. Taz, say what's up to everybody.
What's good? What's good?
And here we got Shawnee Girl. Say what's up.
What what's up?
Chill, chill. What's up?
Yeah, yeah, in the house.
Bloody.
What's good?
And also we got Bronx, baby.
The one and only. Hey, everybody.
All right, we got them introductions out the way. Today's subject is what I like to call control freaks. Have you ever been with somebody and they're just controlling every little thing? Well, that's what we're gonna talk about today. So chill. Not chill, I'm sorry. Bloody.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you get this started off for us, man? Let's get this thing going today.
All right. So we're gonna talk about controlling. People being controlling. And they don't even know they controlling, but they are. Want you to do shit their way all the time. Your way just not good, or what you say is wrong. You know what I mean? I've been in a situation like that. Where I felt she was controlling, but she didn't feel that way. Always want you to do things their way. Want your job to be go like this, or talk like this, or act like this, or dress like that. To me, that is just too much. It's
All the
too
way
much.
down to how you dress.
I mean, yeah, hey, maybe you need to wear this. Maybe you should put on this. Wear this. I want you to look like this. Put this cologne on. Damn, what kind of deodorant you want me to wear? I mean, serious. I've just, been in those. They want you to change for them, but yet when you met me, I wasn't like that. So I just want to know, who has had them issues, controlling issues where there's a man or a woman, but you just in one of them relationships or a situation where that any and all the time you said something, it was an issue, even from the way you talk, from the way you talk to a person is a problem. I don't like the way you said that. But all I said was, are you hungry? But I don't like the way you said that. Just shit like that. So I just want to know, because to me, it's a big issue. A lot of people might not think, and, me being a man, me being a guy, I'm on that. Women are controlling. And a lot of women are controlling, and they don't think they're controlling. When they ask a man to change for them, that is being fucking controlling, because he wasn't like that when you met him. So why should he change? And once a man do change for a woman, don't that make him, be considered like being like either handpicked? You either handpicked or you bitching. You turn yourself into a bitch because you got to be somebody you're not to be with the person you're trying to be with, because she liked you the way you was when she met you. But once y'all got to know each other and y'all was kicking it real strong, she wants you to be this other nigga that you not.
Well, you want to pass that to a female first, or you want to ask a
For
male?
sure.
Shit. Anybody, all of you, anybody's, all y'all.
We got.
I know y'all want been through that.
Well, we got to have an organization. So
Okay. So
let's do
since
females
you
Let a
perspective
female
first.
chime in.
Yeah.
Shiny girl, talk to me.
Well, I can't say that I've ever done that to a guy because, I'm a tomboy. I hang around the fellas and I really don't try to change men. I really accept them for who they are. But I think that as a woman, and I probably can say that for men too, when you meet people, you see potential in them. You see this potential, like you see yourself down the road with this person and y'all having certain types of goals and things going on, whatever type of relationship you're trying to have with them. And I think for me, when you talk about change, that's where I would be coming from if I'm trying to if I'm with someone and I'm wanting them to meet certain expectations, meaning that they're working towards the things that I'm working towards too. So I can't really say changing that person because I don't sit around doing that to dudes. Unless you just got some issues, like you cuss a lot or you say degrading stuff a lot or just character issues that you can use some improvement on as a male. You don't want somebody coming with you and you taking them around your friends and your family and he don't have good mannerisms and stuff like that. I mean, things like that, maybe so, but I don't sit around trying to change people. So I really can't speak on that when it comes to men.
Okay. Bronx baby, let's hear it.
I personally believe that change is important for growth. If you are stagnant and staying in the same position and unwilling and uncompromising and seeing that you have no need for change, then you are stagnant and you are not growing. All people, female, male, he, she, shim, I don't give a damn who you are. Everybody can find some ways for improvement, growth, and change. I don't care who you are. And if you with somebody and the things that you're doing or your mannerisms or whatever it is about yourself may not sit well with the other person or vice versa, they have a right to express that. You have a right to change because you want to be with that person or choose not to change because you comfortable with you the way you are and you okay with being the fuck alone.
Okay.
It all depends on the person.
Okay, but see, I'm not talking about changing to boost your income or stuff like that. I'm talking about changing. I'm talking about changing because she say she wants you to do X, Y, Z. She wants you to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning because she get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you ain't got to be to work at 10. You know what I'm saying? That is what I'm talking about. Not changing to make yourself look better or better income or make your relationship better. No, I'm talking about changing because that's what she wants you to do. Not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. You good with yourself. But you're changing because that's what she wants.
Situations for me is more or less addressing things. I like to dress the way I like to dress. I might show a little cleavage. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And most of the time when somebody meets me, you more or less meet me on that vibe. But a lot of men, it's okay when they meet you and you dress like that. But then a month, 2 months, 6 months into it, why you don't cover up? Why you don't put on this? Why you don't change this? So it works both ways. But personally, for me, if that's what you want me to do, you want me to be somebody else, it's not going to last very long. I might try it for a little while.
Interesting.
But like most creatures of habit, the things that you're normally used to doing, the actions, the ways you're normally used to carrying yourself and talking, you're going to go back to it.
Yeah, it sounds like the situation that you describing, and I don't know, maybe this is just my interpretation of it. You dealing with women, they're trying to make you fit a status that a society accepts of you both being together or something, and it's like they trying to critique every little thing you do so you meet that quota that whoever they're trying to impress, they need for you to be doing certain things to make that impression to them. Like that just don't sound like something that most women would be, unless you just treating a guy like he a kid, like you treating him like he your son. It just don't sound normal.
Okay, that's what's up. So chill. What you think?
Well, when it comes to relationships, there are certain things you can't change, and there are certain things you can change. Like your personality, you ain't really be able to change that too much because that's you. So if the person doesn't like your personality, then it really ain't meant to be. Like I agree with what Shani Girl said. Most people who meet somebody, if there are those issues, they think in the back of their mind they can change them because they like certain qualities of that person. But deep down inside, though, you should know you can't really change a person's personality. But you could change some characteristics, though. So like you can come to common terms. Like if y'all are going out one evening, and you know, she just don't like you wearing these, you know, casual shorts, and they're going out for dinner. She wants you to, you know, maybe some jeans or some other kind of pants. And I could probably compromise with that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can work with because it's not a big deal. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I still like the person, so hey, I'm gonna do what I can to make it work. So certain things I can compromise, but I can't compromise my personality. But I can compromise on some things. So it really depends on the circumstance and the situation. Because you know, at the end of the day, if you're trying to be together, you're a team. So I'm a team player. But like I said, I should have to change everything. If it's like cologne or something like that, okay. So you say, hey, I don't like your cologne. I'll be like, well, I guess I won't wear it when we together then. But if I go out by myself and I want to throw some cologne on, I still whatever cologne I want to throw on. I ain't trying to impress anybody else. I just like well, you know, that particular scent or whatever.
All right. That's what's up too. So, Monster, what you think?
All right, I could talk about this all day, so I'm gonna give y'all the short version. First of all, when you go into a relationship, coming from a male and a female side, it's two different ways of looking at it. Because most guys go into a relationship hoping that the girl stay the same and don't really change, and most girls go into a relationship hoping they can change him to better him. Even though that is something that's in the back of their mind, it's a natural instinct. But me, as far as my past, I have been in some real serious. We talking about cash your whole check, put $50 in your tank, and give me the rest.
Shit, what the?
That is controlling.
Ooh-wee. Only thing missing in her hand is a whip.
And I had a pretty much scenario because we stayed a good distance away from each other. I said, what if I move up there and I wind up getting a third shift job? She said, oh, don't think you gonna be sleeping all during the afternoon before you get up and go to work. You got to go to sleep soon as you get off of work and be up with us, and then you can go to work. That is very
like
controlling.
Damn.
Trying to give you stipulations for being with them. Like, in order to stick with me, you need to make these adjustments.
Oh, I could take it one step further than that. This was a statement that was said to me. I think I said it on here before, but you might not have heard it. So I'm going to let you hear it. This statement right here had me laughing so hard because she thought she was talking as if she was in cloud nine. And I had to tell her, why would you say something like that to me? Because while you think you up there, you lower than my shoes. Ooh. And the statement was, I need you to be doing everything I need done in the manner I want them done, on time how I want them done, especially the way I want them done, because if you don't do it the way I want it or be on time like I want it, it's nothing for me to go down the street and get another dude. Wow. Now, if that ain't controlling, I don't know what the F is.
So you gotta you basically you gotta change your whole. You gotta change all your shit just to be with this person.
That's
You
running
on
the
her
show.
time. You on her time. Period.
Everything. I can
See.
give you another scenario. It was a hot day. You know how some people like being in the AC when it's hot, right? I can't do it. I can do it if I got to during the day, but at night I need that AC off. Otherwise, I'm gonna wake up with a cold. She needed it that way, and because her AC was out the next day, I said, "Well, can't really have them sitting in the house. You ought to, since we paying this monthly membership to this place that's kind of like a YMCA used to be. They have a pool there. Let the kids go play pool for at least 3-4 hours to get them out the house." That was a terrible idea. But what was a good idea? Oh, let's drive for 45 minutes to an hour. Have me spend about $75 to go to a water park, and you can't even get in the water because it's that time of the month. Controlling.
Trying to pay bills.
My idea wasn't shit, but it was cool for me to go do all that. Because you got different levels of control freaks. You can come up with a good idea like that to kill some time, cool down the kids because it's hot or whatever. Oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, let's go to the water park, burn up my gas, spend my money, and you can't even get in the damn water. Am I wrong for that? I don't think so.
No.
Nope, not wrong at all. And I hope that first female you ran like the Energizer Bunny was in your ass.
The truth of the matter, I think I've tried to stretch it out for about 1.5 years. And in the end,
Wait a minute,
I just
Monster, for
realized
real?
I
After
wasn't
she made
happy.
that statement to you, you
Huh?
stayed with her for another 1.5 years after she made that statement?
We ain't got enough time on the show for all the breakup, the makeups.
Give us the edited version, brother. We got time.
Real.
Edited version. Okay. What's something that ticked me off? Oh, we got cell phones on her plan. So it's nothing for her to call and have my phone turned off. And I don't know what she did, but whatever she did, I was heated. And I'm the type of person, I know I got a bad attitude. I'm a Taurus. A lot of people don't know it, but I'm a Taurus. And I know when I blow up and say some things I'm going to regret. So I regress and fall back. So I won't say something to hurt somebody's feelings. And she was calling me, and I just wasn't answering the phone. So she wouldn't turn my phone off.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
I went and bought a brand new phone. New number and everything. New Facebook. Why she pop on that Facebook an hour later?
Wait, how the hell did she get?
It wasn't
Damn.
even up
Because
for
you
the
can,
hour. She was
because you can
already
run,
on.
but you can't hide. Goddamn, you can run, but you can't hide. Goddamn.
Does
She know your
anybody else
fucking
hear
last
the
name.
Michael Myers
Don't
theme?
goddamn- What?
Does anybody?
Yes, sir. I'm
I
for
hear
real. You
that
can
shit.
run, but you can't hide. She gonna find your ass. As soon as you jump on
I
social
couldn't
media.
escape.
I hear ch. I hear that.
And that's just one scenario why I started talking
Hey,
to her.
when you woke up, you peeked that one eye open and shit. Was she standing over your bed rubbing a knife against her chin and shit?
So let me ask you this.
What's
I
up?
bet yeah. Let me throw this to Taz because you ain't said nothing.
Okay.
So
All right. Okay, go my fuck. Go ahead.
we're going off of what Monster just said. What you think?
About his
What you think
situation
about that?
on my own.
His and your own.
Okay.
Because I know you ain't been with some controlling motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. Get warmed up. Let's get ready. All right, let's go in. All right. So with his situation, I commend him for trying to work that shit out. Now, when it come to control freaks, it's just it's one of those. It's like a drill on your temple. You know, when that drill starts going, it starts to wear you down. I mean, that shit is just irritating as fuck. You know, and because you with this person and you love this person and you trying to make shit work, um, you know, when it comes to that control shit, it just wear you down and wear you down and wear you down. I've had several instances where I have had control freaks with me. I had an incident where now see, we all got limitations and expectations. Okay, let's just get that out in the open. Everybody knows this. It's been scenarios where I had met somebody, and a part of me, for whatever reason, and I ain't gonna get into detail, you can fill in the motherfucking blanks yourself. But when I met the person, I wanted to try to make shit work with them, even though when I met them, I seen right away I had to walk on eggshells to talk to them. But I'm trying to push the issue because, you know, that's another story. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells. You shouldn't have to change yourself in how you speak, walk, think, act, everything. And in that scenario, I did something that a man wasn't supposed to do. I kind of backed off a little. Why? Because I wanted to be compromisable. But I shouldn't have did that. That's all about changing. That's all about control. You know, it wasn't a direct control action, but it you know, you can interpret it as a control thing. And the same person, I'm trying to make the shit work, just like Monster did. This same person was trying to edge me, like, you know, just to fill in what Bronx Baby said, you know, about changing the guy for advancement. I get that, and I was with that, but to change me from what I knew what to do already, and I was good at it, I just thought that was, you know, and she was trying to mold me into a direction to where I wasn't comfortable with being. And I thought that was a part of controlling. I had situations before, like I said on a previous podcast, about, you know, about the trimming down and wearing the shirts, and oh, you look like this and you look like that. I don't need to get back in that shit. But that was a part of control. And, you know, yeah, I'm not, you know, at this point in my life, I'm going to end this, and I'm not going to stretch this out too far because other people are on the panel. But I'm going to say this, but at this point in my life, you can try that bullshit if you want to, but I will look at you. No, I'm sorry. I will look past you with that control shit. And that's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Back to you, Chris.
Okay.
I got a question, Mark.
Go ahead.
So back to that scenario in regards to the water park thing. So let me ask. So for you, the biggest hang up was spending the money and the gas and stuff like that, correct?
Because it was a terrible idea when I came up with it.
Oh, because you mentioned going to water park before yourself.
I'm like, we already paying for it.
Oh, okay. So the water park,
Not the water park, to the center that's kind of like a YMCA used to be.
right, like a gym membership with the pool.
Right.
So, but the water park, was like a 1-day trip or something, or what was that?
Yeah.
See, me personally, on that particular scenario, I would have probably said, well, you know, if we go to a water park, I'm okay with it if you, you know, pay. Because I don't have the money for the gas. As I would say, you know, I don't have the money to put in the gas tank or to go. So if you got the funds, you know, to pay for the park and put in the gas, I compromise and we'll go to the park. Would that be something you done to shoot it? Or what do you think?
It wasn't even a thought in her head. I already knew when she came up with the idea. I was like, how much is this gonna fucking cost me?
So she wouldn't have been willing to contribute to it. She just wanted to go.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, got you.
I felt like she was controlling that scenario because that I think that was a pretty good idea. Let him go to the park and then take him to the what's the name and let him get in the pool and cool down.
I personally agree with you, Monster, because the money that you're gonna spend at the amusement park for one day, you could probably pay for a pass for the pool for the whole season that they can go and use every day.
The pool
So
was
that was
already
stupid.
paid for.
See, that's even more so stupid on her part. So you want me to spend money twice?
Right.
No, on her.
That's why I was upset.
Yeah, the pool already paid for it. I need to go utilize what's already paid for. Why am I spending more money?
Yeah,
Nah. That's why I say it all. I think for most people, it depends on the person. Because I hear a lot of stories, even some of the stories that you guys tell about the past with women and the things that they done. And you shouldn't say that you would never do that. But my character, the type of person that I am, I don't see myself doing no shit like that. Fuck out of here.
In what aspect directly? Like just
I'm
the
not
whole
telling
controlling
you
thing?
that your shirt is too tight and you can't wear it to the gym.
Mhm.
I'm not telling you your cologne, you know, if it's something that I really can't stand the smell, it gives me a headache, I'm be like, babe, I really don't like that smell. But I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't wear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your job is your job. Am I gonna maybe hear a scenario, something that happened and have some input or have something that I may, you know what I'm saying? Be like, babe, did you look at it from this point of view? Or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if you talk to them like this or said this, I might have a suggestion. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to choose what you choose to do. I don't go to work with you.
Have
So
y'all
there's limits.
I got a question. Have the females had friends that came to you that thought that like, girl, I gotta talk to you. You know, my dude, you know, he don't want me to do this. He wants sex when he want it, and you know, even I don't want it. I mean, has there been any kind of controlling scenarios with you guys that you've heard or even been through like that, like some wild shit? You know what I'm saying? Like you thought that it was just really just like inappropriate for them to be controlling about. You know, because there's issues like you know, how we feel about when we on a date with you and you know, not you directly, I'm sorry, but like, you know, we be on dates and then we see y'all staring at another dude. Not saying you, I'm just saying, have you ever heard of any kind of scenarios like that? Bronze Baby or Shawnee Girl?
I
I was
mean, I'm
in
probably
a
think of a
situation.
whole bunch right now. My mind is blank.
Once I was in the Bronx and I was with a dude, we was on the bus. And anybody ever been on a New York City bus in the middle of the afternoon? It's crowded. You know what I'm saying? People are bumping you. They trying to hold on. It's ridiculous. So the dude and me are on the bus and we going where we was going. And this other dude decided that he was just gonna stare at me ridiculously while we on the bus. Me, I'm on some, you know what I'm saying? Don't pay him no mind. We on this bus. We going to jail. You act a fool on this bus. He on some, I'm a man. He ain't gonna be doing that. He ain't gonna be disrespecting me. And he commenced to acting a fool on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
When they commenced to taking their asses off to take them in handcuffs, I ain't get off the bus.
Mm.
So the man was looking at you. What the fuck did you have on to make him stare at you so fucking ridiculously on the bus?
Uh-oh.
See, now that's a man question. I don't give a damn what I was wearing. I have a right to wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. If I'm outside in hoochie shorts and a goddamn broad top, that's my fucking business. It don't matter what I was wearing.
I got a question now.
Actually, it does because you said the man was staring at you ridiculously. Now, the only time men stare at women ridiculously is either when they come outside looking a certain way, you have on hardly nothing, and everything is showing. You know what I'm saying? So actually, it do matter. Because if you came outside looking presentable, then a motherfucker just gonna glance at you. But if you out there showing titties, your ass halfway out your shorts and shit, yeah, motherfucker gonna stare at you. What the fuck you expect? What the fuck do you expect? I mean, seriously. You think a motherfucker just gonna look at you, be like, okay, nope. And you on the fucking bus. You ain't even in the car. You on the bus. So yeah, nigga gonna stare.
So when is
That's
it?
not true. Men
when it-
stare regardless.
Wait, catering to that, okay?
I've
Wait,
been
wait,
picked up and
wait,
stared at- come on.
wait, Bronx baby, catering to that. When do you feel like it's appropriate for your man catering to that? If you did have that shit on, okay, I'm not saying you did, but when do you feel like it's appropriate and non-controlling for your man to say, "Hey, I don't want you to wear this no more because this particular incident happened"? It's just a part of control. How do you feel about that within that question?
Now, if an incident should occur from something, I'm personally not one. Let's just clarify that I'm not personally one to go outside like that. Okay, if I had on anything, it was some jeans, a cute top, maybe some leggings, and a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I've had men try to talk to me in sweatpants.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Men watch you walk and talk about you walk like you got good pussy. So it's not a matter of what you're gonna wear. You understand what I'm saying? These are literally things that have happened to me. When I was about 13 or 14 years old, I had a grown ass West Indian man walk up to me and tell me that when I came down the block in my white denim Levi's, that it looked like I had a fist in the front of my pants.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You understand? I'm just walking down the block minding my business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about what you're wearing that's gonna, you understand, and make them stare. Men are creatures of visual creatures. That's what y'all do. Y'all like to look.
Glad you got that in perception.
But we just don't look at every fucking body.
Well,
We don't look at
If it's
everybody.
something that you
And if we
like,
do,
if it's
and
your
if we
type.
do, we're not gonna stare at them.
well,
Okay, so Mr. Kendricks, what's your type? What's the type that turns your head? Whatever she is, if you somewhere and you see her, regardless of who you standing there with, you gonna turn your head.
Not necessarily, because if I'm with my woman, I ain't finna look at nobody, because I gotta respect my woman who I'm with. Otherwise, I'm gonna cause problems at home, and that's stupid.
Okay, so I pose that to the other men on the panel because Mr. Kendricks obviously is biased. But
I'm
if
not
you
biased. I'm not biased. I'm not biased. I'm just not one of them guys.
Me and
Shit.
my daughter have had
The
this
question
argument.
is, who's your dream girl? Like, whether it be TV, movie, cinema, whatever it is, who is it that when you see her, she just makes all your bells go ding, ling, 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 ling. And if you ever saw her in real life, even if you with your wife or your girl, are you not going to look? Are you not going to stare?
I had to comment on that
Raji
one.
Henson.
I don't even have one of those. I mean, seriously, I
That's a good
don't. I don't have
response.
one of those.
That's a good
I'm
response.
not one of them. I look at a bitch on TV and be like, "Ooh, that's no." I don't have one of those. I ain't finna have that bitch on TV. I already know that. So no, I don't have one of those. I don't do the dream thing. Ooh, I wish I could be with this. No, I don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't do that shit.
That was a good
I don't.
response.
I got.
I need the motherfucker that I can touch, feel, rub, hug, kiss, fuck, all that shit. I don't need the motherfucker on TV.
You
I don't do the TV shows, people. I don't do that.
Show. You gotta love this show.
I don't do them. I don't do them. I'm sorry.
Well,
I just
go,
don't.
Go ahead, Chill. What was you about to say? Yeah.
Yeah, me and my daughter had this argument all the time because she would go out with some stuff that I particularly don't agree. The argument that we had, this how the situation, the conversation we had. She said it should, like, she agrees with Bronx Baby. She said it should not matter what she has on. But what I explained to her is there are certain people out there that, you know, they take it a step further.
Mhm.
So if you have regular clothes on, yeah, you may be attractive, and I'm gonna look at you that you're attractive. But if you were a man, I'll be less likely to look at you because I say, okay, she taking. But if you have something on that's really super provocative, then naturally as a man, I won't be gravitated toward what you got. I'm like, oh shit, what the hell she got on? That's just me. As I'm gonna look at it, oh shit.
But
I'm gonna look a little bit more because I see something that, you know, as a man, I'm gonna gravitate toward that. You know what I mean?
Well,
But if it's somebody I'm interested in, I'm not gonna look. I'll look if I think she's available, but if she's not available, I ain't gonna waste my time. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's
So,
two sides of that coin though. Cause see, let's just say it's the single aspect, which you're talking about, correct? I want to get it right, right? Okay, like if you saw the girl and she was by herself, right? That's the aspect
right.
you're talking about. Okay, now let me put an input in there. Okay. Now, when you're talking on that aspect, you know, if a woman is dressed real provocative, is a man gonna think that that's her demeanor? Of course we are. The presentation. It's all within the presentation. If you see
Right.
the presentation, we take it for what it is. The presentation is tempting, so we're going to automatically. That's just the same thing as if you with a woman. Okay, a lot of guys got this thing where they like to grab on a woman. And, you know, some women are very submissive to that. They like that shit. They like aggressive men and shit like that. But all women don't like that shit. You try to grab the wrong woman, she might smack the motherfucking dog shit out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But then on the other side of that coin, chill, I want you to pay attention because I've been through this. Now, you get with a woman and she got it going on. Now, I'm not going to say what's my definition of got it going on, but I'm going to say a general definition of she got it going on in all aspects.
Right.
Fat, tall, skinny, small. I don't care. If she got it going on and, you know, one day you want to go out with her and say, baby, you know what? You bad to me. I love you. You sexy as shit, this and that. But keep that on. You take her out like that, right? There is some cats out there, women and men, that if they have an interest in what the fuck that person has on, they don't give a fuck if they with somebody or not. They will approach you anyway. Because I've had that scenario before. Because I had a chick I was with, and I ain't gonna lie, she you know, as far as the way she was put together, she was on some 10 shit. And I told her, you know, I wanted to show her off and let her show her little body off and shit. And she had on some tight shit. I swear to God, they saw me walk in there with this girl. As soon as I went to the bathroom, this dude, man, he jumped on her. He was all over her like flies to shit. And then when I came out the bathroom, I had to check that nigga. But you know what? You know, I tried not to be controlling and tell her not to wear that. I wanted to show her off. That's the other side of that coin. That's what I wanted to say.
I agree with what you're saying. Because, you know, unfortunately, there's some bad players out there. So the more provocative you dress, the more chance you're going to attract the bad player.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scenario I try to explain to my daughter. I said, it's not, you know, we understand you know, you should be able to wear what you want to wear. But at the same time, you know, this ain't a perfect world. So, if, you know, it's something, what I try to explain to her is, if you're out by yourself and you're in a bad situation, if you wear something real provocative, if somebody there ain't there to protect you or take care of you, you put yourself in a bad situation because you're going to attract not just a good player, you're going to attract some of the bad players too.
Absolutely.
When you wear provocative gear. That's the only thing you got to be prepared for.
What do you guys think about when you live with somebody, you have to, you know, per se, abide by their rules. You got to come in at a certain time because you staying there with them. Would y'all, you know, and shit like that, would y'all consider that? I'm going to say this, ask Monster this because he's been quiet. Would you, or, you know, because you have lived with somebody, I'm assuming, you know, would you consider being under their rules, their roof, a part of control? I'm talking about the opposite sex now.
I'll go one step further.
Go ahead, brother.
I was with somebody. They were so controlling. They would rather leave the house junky than to clean up. I was the one cleaning up.
What?
I knew you was gonna say something.
I was the one cleaning up. I was the one cooking. And I was also the one getting put out anytime I did something that she didn't like.
Oh, shit.
Was it controlling? You motherfucking right, it was controlling.
Johnny girl, you ever had a situation like that?
I think for me, the only situation that I've really ever had to deal with is me hanging around a lot of dudes, which um, my brother even had to sit down and have a conversation with me about just how men feel in general about women being around dudes. And now he wasn't saying it to me like it was an issue. He was just saying how men feel about it.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to stop being around my friends. I've been friends with some of my friends for over 20 years. I know if some shit really went down, that they would be around to help me. So I'm not going to give up my friendships. But I know in a lot of scenarios, people, especially males, don't want their woman hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like I have a problem with someone I'm with hanging around women
Okay.
because I hang around dudes and I don't sit around trying to hook up with them. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So if I just feel like if I'm not being that way, now I'm not saying that I'm naive and I don't think that something could possibly happen or something like that, but why be with somebody if you can't trust them in the first place? But I think that's probably my only issue. That may be why I'm single now because I used to shoot pool back in the day and I used to be a barmaid. So I have like just hung around a lot of men and it's just natural, but I don't plan on giving up my friendships, even if I got with somebody now. Like that's just something they gonna have to accept. But I have been in some scenarios and relationships, but I knew how to keep like a limit on my interactions with my friends. Like I'm not gonna make this person feel like they're more important than who I'm with. But the crazy thing is the people that was tripping about it, they was the people that you couldn't trust in the first place. So it's like they had a problem with me, but they had a Roman eye. So,
Interesting.
so it's like I mean, either way, I'm just not going to stop being around who I'm around because you popped up on the scene. You got to give me something really, really worth saying I'm just going to not be around all these people that much, and I don't hang around them all like that, but I'm just saying like for me to just give that up because they've been my friends all to this point.
Mhm.
I have a
So I
question.
don't know how other people feel about that, but
Go ahead.
So Shani girl, I have a question. So you saying that none of these guys may be potential penis in a jar on the shelf?
That reference was killer. That was a killer reference.
That's a good question. But the thing is, like I said, I used to shoot pool with a lot of guys, so I have developed like real friendships with men. In fact, they talk to me about everything. They talk to me about their relationships, if stuff is going bad, if they get in a fight with their girl. I mean, I've had people confess being on drugs. I mean, like, I have real friendships with these men. I don't see them outside of that friendship. Now, down the road, if something were to happen, I mean, I'm not looking at them in that form, but who knows? But at the same time, like, I'm strictly going to be their friend until that changes. So I don't see them that way. I don't see them as those potential things because I mean you got to be friends with somebody first anyway. Period. That's my logic of it. So
You got any more questions pertaining to the subject, Chris? If you don't, I can help out, man.
Oh, I got one too.
Okay, Monster too.
By all means, let's hear it.
Okay. Go ahead, Monster.
All right. Same person, different scenario. And I laughed at this when it was first presented to me. This was before we ever had any sexual encounter. And she pretty much said, anything over 7 minutes, you doing too much. And when we actually got to that moment, She hit me with it. She's like, really? You ain't done yet? I'm like, no, we gonna finish this.
So you
Cause I
supposed to
had
be in a
dealt with all
microwave,
that
huh?
control and shit.
Ding.
Then I get to this moment where I finally get it, and you telling me I gotta finish up in 7-8 minutes.
Yep, that's a microwave.
Ding.
That's some bullshit.
Shit's over with,
You ain't
nigga. You
even
ain't
got
got
past
your
long
shit.
stroke time.
Hey, she expected you to be hot and ready. That's it.
No,
7
see, he's a
minutes.
rabbit. He's supposed to be a rabbit. You supposed to be a rabbit. He get it like a rabbit. Bing, I'm done, nigga.
But you know what? What a lot of women don't understand. I'm not saying all, but what a lot of women don't understand is when it come to most men, ego like them. We got egos just like them, and you know when we go in to doing certain things, we have an objective. Some of them don't, you know. But when you messing with somebody that has an objective, you should take it as such because it ain't a lot of cats out there that give a fuck about what you want, girl. That's just facts. So if you got a
7
dude that's
minutes.
doing that, yeah, if you got a dude that's going on and on and on like that, he is trying to satisfy you. Take heed to that. Distrust. When it comes to distrust, you know, and it's earned. Sometimes you bring that to a relationship because of your past. Oh, this guy hurt me, so I distrust. You know, from this point on, I get that. Or this girl hurt me, so from this point on, you know, have you guys had any scenarios? I want y'all to think about this now. Have you guys had any scenarios that a woman or a man brought to you because of their past distrust and tried to control you in a certain way that they wanted you to go because of their past? That past guy that used to whoop their ass, or that past girl that used to cheat on them. Let's go around the room and see if we can bring some scenarios up like that, if it's possible. Let's start with Chris. You remember the question?
What?
Do you
I'm sorry.
do you remember the question or no? You want me to
Shit.
repeat it?
I'm
Want me to
sorry.
repeat it? It's cool. It's cool. You want me to repeat it?
Yep.
Have you had any relationships that you had got into, but in their past, a man has done something terrible to them to where it's reflecting on what's going forth with you and another person, and they tried to control you behind it? Like, did something happen to them where a man hit them or whatever, and you know, or cheated on them, and then they just reflecting that on you? You ain't got shit to do with that past, but what's going on now is reflecting how she's trying to
From
control
the
you.
shit she acting. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mm,
Give me a little feedback.
yeah. I mean, yeah and no, because I mean, I had, you know, a motherfucker tell me what done happened in our past, and you know, because that shit happened in our past, I took that shit under consideration because she told me what the outcome was. Nigga hit on her. She fucking, you know, he hit on her a couple times. She took it. He hit on one too many times. She pulled a pistol out, shot this nigga.
Damn.
So yeah, self defense all day. I mean, real talk, self defense all day. So, you know, I take when women tell me shit that happened in their past, I take that shit in consideration. I really do, because I don't want to be on the other end of that stick, and I know where not to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's already expecting this shit, because it done happened to her ass before. Even though I didn't have nothing to do with it, the shit has nothing to do with me, and it's in your fucking past, and you're carrying that shit with you.
Mm-hmm.
Your past into your current shit,
And that's
which
giving them power.
once again, I have nothing to do with your past.
Mm-hmm.
It's your past, you know. So I try not to, you know. I said once on one of the shows where, you know, we was talking about relationships, and I said, I don't ask. I don't want to know what the fuck you did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I make you relive your past, guess
Mhm.
what? You ain't finna forget. If you had forgot about that shit,
Mm-hmm.
I just made you bring that shit back up.
Mm-hmm.
Now you finna be thinking about that shit, and that shit is gonna be my fault, and I know it's gonna be my fault because I fucking made you bring it up.
Mm-hmm. But
You
we
know what I'm
got
saying? So I try not to put myself in that situation. I don't want to know your past. I don't give a fuck about it.
okay. We got
Okay.
10. There's 10 minutes. Let's get it. Chit or no? Let's go to a girl. Bronze baby. Have you ever had that scenario? If you need me to repeat it, let me
I
know.
have. No, I had a gentleman. He had trust issues with a woman who cheated. So he basically like watched me like a hawk, would lock me in the apartment when he would leave and shit like that because he expected me to do the same shit that she did. And I
That's
could
some
also
kidnapping
speak from
shit.
Yeah. Right.
I'm sorry,
Fuck.
but
and I could
that's
also
some kidnapping shit.
and I could also speak from the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? I've had, you know what I'm saying? I have trust issues from things that's happened to me in my past. As much as I try to work through them, you know what I'm saying, and try not to let them affect my everyday, day-to-day life and my relationships and, you know what I'm saying, how I go through shit with people, I can't help it. Always in the back of my mind, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm waiting for you to do some deceitful shit. I'm just watching and waiting.
Mm. Okay.
It's
So
sad, but
let's keep it on the female side. Shanti girl, have you had any scenarios like that because of the past is affecting the relationship that you have now with that certain person or whatever?
I mean, I can't speak on no specific. I've been in a lot of them situations, and like Bronx Baby was saying, um, dudes that's been cheated on, and having these like insecurities about you, um, around other men. Like I was talking about me being comfortable around my male friends and stuff, and just just trying to like keep you constantly at home doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're comfortable with you being this maid at home. You attend to the kids, you go to work, you not having this outside life besides living at home and stuff. And you can see it, even though it's not being said to you, you can see it because they constantly want you not being out and about where somebody can interact with you. Someone else can interact with you and stuff. But I've been in them scenarios plenty of times. But thank God I'm not in them no more. I
Okay,
don't have time for that stuff.
okay, Monster. Can you get a scenario?
Repeat the question.
The questions is have you ever been with somebody, but because of their past, that something had happened, with this situation that you had with them because of their past, they trying to control you to be a certain way because something had happened to them in their past, like a beating or anything like that. They tried to
I've
control
had a
you.
number of relationships like that.
Let's hear it.
Let me see if I can pull one out right quick. I once had somebody tell me, that's why I be calling like I do. I really be wanting you to answer because I've had someone cheat on me, and pretty much when it got flipped around because I was consistent with it, like you said, that consistency thing.
Mhm.
When I would call them, they wouldn't answer the phone. They'd just throw up something like, "Oh, my phone was in the bottom of my purse." I call you every time at the same time. Why would it be at the bottom of your purse?
Mhm.
But it was World War III when I didn't answer the phone.
Holy shit.
Plus, they also wanted to say, uh, "Who are you around?" "Oh, I'm around Chuck, Bill, Tate, and we got Ann over here, or whoever." And then when I talked to them, "Oh, I'm with my friends."
Mm-hmm. Friend ain't got no names, all right?
Exactly.
Right. I'm just saying,
Well,
hey, I'm just saying.
That's
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
well, chill. Give us a scenario, and I can quickly give mine and wrap it up.
Well, that's hard. That's a hard. I've seen many circumstances like that. People always bring stuff into a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It always causes problems though going down the road because that's just a trust issue.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's a double
we
standard.
all we all have
Yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? We all have, but it's whether or not we will express it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I look at it. So if you express it, then it can cause some issues going down the road. Because you rather because if somebody's going to do something, you rather go ahead and see it early than late.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to know early if you ain't going to be right. So if I try to hold you down, and then eventually if I say I got to go to town or something, he's like, oh, that's my chance right there. That nigga out of town.
Well, with
That
me,
nigga down.
I'm gonna say this quickly, but what happened to this particular person in their past was sexual assault. So when we got together, because of that action, it was kind of hard for them to get into it with me because of the past. And they were trying to control me on what way I should do it. I said, you know what? Maybe we need to talk about this. I know what you feel comfortable with, and I know what you're trying to expect. So let's work this out. Let's talk about this. You know, but I'm only saying this in effect of what happened, and then, you know, the situation trying to be on a controlling type. So that's my scenario. But we got to wrap this up because it's like we got 5 minutes. So I want to, you know, I'm gonna let Chris say, you know, thanking everybody and stuff. So you do that, Chris, and then Monster, you do the outro.
Well, I do want to thank everybody for being on the show. Sunny Girl, Bronx Baby, Chill, Taz Monster. You know, hey, y'all always do the thing.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it.
Hey, just remember, this is about therapy for us. Go ahead, Monster, do the outro.
And once again, like, share, and subscribe, and check us out. We got all kind of episodes coming out. So hopefully we hear back from y'all soon. Thank everybody for chiming in, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Sir, absolutely. All right. Everybody take care.